So we'll move on to importing the Photoshop file into After Effects for animation. So we go to new project, we right click within this project space, import, and then file. Then we look for our Photoshop project, PSD. As you can see, our 3 main frames, and then we're going to import as composition and retain layers. So we're going to be asked the same over here. We need to check this, which is editable layer styles. We don't need them merged. Okay, so composition, retain layer sizes. So this is our composition now, our main composition, which has all the other 3 pre-compositions. So if I drop this down, you see the frame 1, frame 2, and frame 3. So let me just go ahead and open the first. As you can see, so frame 3, frame 2, frame 1. Okay, so let's start with frame 1. We open frame 1. You can see the workspace is way wider than it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Ctrl K or Command K if you're using a Mac, or we go to composition and composition settings. We change the width to 1080, which is our original width. We are seeing this happen because we have multiple artboards on one PSD file, which has been imported into After Effects all at a go. They are not separate artboards. Sorry, they are not separate project files with single artboards coming in, but we have a single project file with multiple artboards. So we can see that parts of our information have gone to the left. We want to push everything to the right, so we are going to select all these, click P for position, and then drag this and move it to the side. And as we move it, you can see that our text is getting back to where it ought to be. Okay, so we are just preparing the files for animation. So we have ES, E, and then CHE. Now I'm going to select both texts, right click them, go to create, and then convert to editable text. That way I can click within the text and change it or do whatever I want with it. I'm going to go to the Beggar project again, go to frame 2, double click, and then frame 2 is within the middle. As usual, composition, Ctrl K, composition settings, or you can click composition and go to composition settings here. Then width becomes 1080 pixels, and we click enter, and then it sits well here for the second frame. We'll do the same for the third frame. So we go back to the Beggar project composition, double click the frame 3, and then Ctrl K for composition settings. Width becomes 1080, and we click OK. So our layers are here. Let's select both, click P for position, click this right, drag to the left, and then see what happens over here. So what we are going to do next is to save this whole project. So Ctrl S or Ctrl Shift S, and then we'll have Beggar project video, and then we save. So now that all frames have been put in the exact middle, if we go to Beggar project, you can see what happens over here. Everything is in the exact center. The only thing left is we also need to reduce this. Okay, so Ctrl K for composition settings, width becomes 1080, and then we can see everything is aligned here properly. Okay, so that is it. We are going to start with animating the first frame. If we go back to the video, we can see how it looks. Okay, so let me play the video again. Okay, so cheese comes first. So ESC, we hide ESC by clicking here. Then we select cheese, and okay, I'm going to click here to hide all this. So maybe we can do from 2 seconds. So click P for position, and then this is going to be okay. So let's come to the beginning, the first second, and then move this or drag this by the position to the right. Okay, and then we keyframe it by clicking on this, and we move here, and then we drag it to the right by position. So we've created 2 keyframes. Means within a matter of 2 seconds, our video is going to move from here to here. Okay, so let's watch like this. Let's go back to the original video. So all that happened within 1 second. So all that actually happened within 1 second. You can see over here, cheese move from right to left, and then chi moves from right to left, and E moves from left to right, all within 2 seconds. Okay, or before 2 seconds. So let's go back to this, change the position. So it starts from here, and we're going to make it just 1 second. So moving from here, I'm watching the video again. So it just cuts E, CHE, and then immediately S appears. So it means like this. So I'm going to cut the frame. So I'm going to cut the layer. CHE would end here. So Control Shift D to split, and then I'll delete this particular one. Okay, so it starts like this, and then it goes off. But when it goes off, we need ESC to appear immediately, and I'm going to turn on that layer or show that layer. Okay, so the moment this goes this way, this appears. Okay, let's watch the video again. Okay, so we can see that only S and E slides back. S and E. So this moves this way and this moves that way. Okay, so what we can do is we'll create a keyframe. So position, P for position, click this, move it to this side. Maybe let's move the keyframe to this side, and then we move this here. We have to achieve this within a very short time compared to the first. So we are giving it shorter time to do that. So let's see. So you can see what happens there. Now I'm going to select the keyframes, right click and easy ease them. Okay, so I'm going to play it. Okay, and what I'm also going to do is I'm going to select this and hit the graph editor and maybe change how it flows in. Okay, so I think that's good. And just in case the little lags you're seeing is being caused by cache, I'll go to edit, purge all memory and disk cache, and we have 1.8 gigabyte of disk cache, probably causing delays. So I'm going to play this again. Good. So this is smooth enough. Okay, let's watch the video again. So means we are done with the first frame. Okay, we need to move on to the second frame. Okay.